guys, Buffalo here. A couple weeks ago I did a video on my DPMS Sporticle, and I received several questions about the sight that I was using on this rifle. Today I wanted to kind of show you guys what I was using. This is my Vortex SPARC. It's a red dot sight. It is waterproof, it's fog proof by way of nitrogen gas purging. They also list it as shock proof. It has unlimited eye relief and a 2 MOA red dot, which means that dot will cover approximately 2 inches at 100 yards. It's parallax free past 50 yards, which means that as long as you can see that dot on your target, it doesn't matter if it's centered up inside the actual sight or not. As long as the dot's on the target, you'll hit where it's at. Inside 50 yards, you'll have around 1 inch of error. Now this dot, it's about 3 inches long, and it weighs 5.2 ounces without the base. And we'll talk about the bases here in just a minute. Both lenses are 22mm, objective and ocular. Now the dot in this sight has 10 positions or 10 settings of brightness. You can adjust your settings. This powers the brightness level up, and this will bring it down. It also has a night vision setting here that you can use for if you use night vision equipment. I don't have any, so I haven't been able to test that out. But what it does when you turn that on is it makes your light super dim. The power switch is located on the left-hand side of the sight, and you'll turn that on just by touching it. That'll bring your red dot on, and in order to turn it off, you'll have to press that in and hold it for about 4 or 5 seconds before it'll turn your dot back off. Now, while we're talking about the power switch here, I just want to mention that if you power this thing up and it doesn't come on, double check and make sure your night vision button hasn't been turned on, because with night vision on, it's nearly impossible to see that dot. So it may be something you want to look at. The left-hand side of the sight here, where all your circuits are contained, are covered by a rubber waterproof, shock-proof housing. Your windage and elevation adjustments are located here, and those are easily adjusted with a coin or a flat screwdriver. Now, one click either direction is going to move your dot approximately 1 inch at 100 yards, or 1 MOA. Now you'll have a total of 90 MOAs worth of adjustments on these. One click, of course, is 1 MOA, and one full rotation will give you 45 MOA, and you have 2 full rotations worth of adjustment. They're covered with these caps, which are conveniently tied together to keep from losing them. It has a rubberized or plastic coating over a cable holding those together. Seems to be pretty well built. Now, like most red dots, these are battery powered. The battery on this one is located on the right hand side of the sight under this cover right here. And it is a CR2354 coin style battery, 3 volt. At your maximum setting, your brightest dot setting, it's going to last you about 120 hours. On your lowest setting, they claim it'll last you 3,400 hours. I've had this one in here for about 8 months and haven't killed it yet. Now, one thing I'd like to mention that I was really impressed with a sight in this price range was that it came with 2 mounts and a shim that you can use with either of these mounts to give you a total of 4 different mounting heights. Now, with just the high mount, you would be set with absolute co-witness with your iron sights. You can use this shim on top of this mount, and it'll give you 1/3 co-witness, which means your iron sights will show in the bottom third of the sight. And then it comes with this low mount to use on just your maybe a handgun or a hunting rifle, and you can also use the shim with the low mount sight to give you a little extra height if you need it. Now, it also ships with all your mounting hardware besides just the mounts. It comes with your screws, which already have Loctite applied to them, and also comes with this hex head wrench in the box. Now, this sight also ships with a 2x magnifier, I never use it because it narrows my field of view and makes it difficult to keep both eyes open while shooting. But if you did want to use it, it just screws in the back of the sight. And here's what it looks like separated from the sight. It also has a rubber O-ring on it to keep it fog-proof and waterproof. Now it also comes with these rubberized scope covers or lens covers in the box. Not real happy with the quality of the covers. This one here is starting to break already, but I mean that's a minor complaint compared to the rest of the scope for what you're getting for the money. And speaking of for the money, this thing generally runs around $200 about anywhere on the web. I got this one at my local Sportsman's Warehouse for the same price. It really seems like a good value. Vortex, a lot of good reviews on the web about their customer service. I haven't had to deal with them directly, but usually if it's bad customer service, you'll hear about it pretty quick. Vortex seems like they take care of the customer. Okay, I was going to sum this up for you, but I wanted to go over just a couple real quick cons that people have talked about and I've had issues with. The red dot is not a perfect dot. It starbursts just a little bit. It's not bad. And the power button is easy to inadvertently turn on. If you put this in a gun bag or lay it on its side, on this side, it will turn the red dot on, but that's not a terrible thing. It does have an automatic shut off after 6 hours. It'll shut itself off. And like I said, these batteries last a long time. But that's the only two things that I would have to complain about this thing. And for the money, you're getting a lot of features. I think it's one of the best bang for your buck deals on a red dot. I wanted of course I wanted to get one as cheap as I could get, but I didn't really like the cheaper red dots. I'm not going to name brands, but some of the cheaper ones were just cheesy looking. This one here really seems to get the job done. It does what I ask of it. I would recommend it. Thanks for watching.